This news update is brought to you by...
They are some of the leading ladies of Barbados, working hard to ensure that this island achieves its highest standards of development, but seldom do you get to see them in the forefront. On International Women's Day, Barbados Today highlights their contribution in a special March 8th edition, dedicated exclusively to women. Time is limited, so call Donna today or email her to find out more about this unique offer. Barbados Today, celebrating all the women of Barbados who inspire change.
This is a 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Monday, March the 3rd, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Prime Minister Frandil Stewart has answered the call from the Barbados Workers' Union General Secretary to meet over layoffs at the Transport Board. The union delegation, led by Sir Roy Trotman and his deputy Tony Moore, and including Transport Board workers, are in talks with Stewart, the Minister of Transport and Works, the Labour Minister, other top government officials and management of the Transport Board. The BWU is upset that workers at the board are being retrenched without enhanced separation packages. And although stopping short of announcing strike action, Sir Roy has given notice that the union will defend its members who are affected. The meeting, now in session at government headquarters, come hours after more Transport Board workers received their walk-in papers this morning. The first set was retrenched last Friday. Meantime, a former regional prime minister is suggesting that layoffs in Barbados are just the tip of the iceberg. Lester Bird is warning that other struggling CARICOM states will go the same route as the Frandil Stewart administration. Bird, who led Antigua and Barbuda for 10 years, says this will deal a major blow to the region and lead to significant increases in unemployment that could even lead to street protests.
It's something that's going to affect the whole Caribbean. And I have suspect that the central bank and the other institutions, financial institutions of the Caribbean, they are going to want to encourage the governments to, in fact, lay off workers. And it's a question for the governments to make a decision, a political decision, as to whether or not they feel that they want to follow these recommendations.
A new low-cost air link is set to begin operations this week, flying between Barbados and the Venezuelan island of Margarita. It will also provide connections to other South American destinations. The twice-weekly charter service is being facilitated by Barbadian company Silverline Travel and Tours in partnership with local air company Executive Air. Managing Director of Silverline Travel and Tours, Judy Maughan, tells Barbados Today they're looking at other islands as well.
Well, they're still in the very early stages, so we will be letting the public know more on that as soon as we possibly can.
Barbados is making progress when it comes to issues relating to gender equality, but there's still a lot more to be done. That's according to Director of the Bureau of Gender Affairs, Patricia Hackett-Codrington.
There has been some improvement in some areas. For example, if you're looking at HIV/AIDS in terms of mother-to-child transmission, that has been completely stopped because of the use of the medications that are used during pregnancy. But then you have to look at other aspects, look at NCDs, what is happening in that area, what's happening in terms of women as well. So you have an improvement in one and a slippage in another.
She was speaking to the media this evening at the end of a 3-day workshop on the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In the region now, the son of Guyana's Prime Minister is out on bail after being charged with assaulting and threatening his sister-in-law. The attorney for 33-year-old Samuel Hines Jr. has acknowledged that he brandished a gun but said he felt he was under threat. Hines has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Globally, Chinese police have captured the 3 remaining suspects involved in Saturday's deadly mass knife attack. 4 of the attackers were shot dead by police at the scene, while an injured female suspect has already been detained. The attackers had burst into the southwestern city's railway station, stabbing people at random, leaving 29 dead and wounding more than 130. That's been the 6 p.m. update. Join us again at 7 tomorrow morning. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.